Through combat, you always hear about all the ugliness.
Photography gave me the opportunity
To see the beauty of what's around me again. I served in the Army
as a communication specialist.
Just a boy, I wanna hear you talk. Young sheep past the
In the pre-9/11 military, the idea of deployments and stuff like that wasn't that high on the list. That all changed on 9/11. We went to high alert. We didn't know how that was going to explode out within our theater of operations. So that really changed how we looked at things. When I came home, it was a much different scenario than when I left. When I got out, I hated being around new places. I hated being around people I didn't know or closed in spaces. You go from being in an environment where you don't know what the next 5 minutes will bring, let alone the next day, to coming back here and things are a little bit different. You have to find yourself at your new normal. For me, family is super important when it comes to the transition period. My kids, whether they know it or not, they've continued to push me forward. You hear the phrase, I do it for the kids. I really had to do it for them. It gave me something to look forward to say, hey, you know, I need to be here. I need to fight this new fight. When I finally went and sought help at the VA and started talking to my therapist, the one question that she asked me was, what was something you liked doing before you deployed? And I always said, I dabble in taking photos. And she looked at me and she goes, why'd you stop? She goes, get back into it.
But he knew he was mighty when that giant came on the scene.
The one thing that's great about Pittsburgh is there's no shortcomings of opportunities for photography.
But we knew to stand his ground.
There's another veteran, Brian. Brian and I get together and we call them photo walks.
See the victory in
The best thing about taking pictures with Ben is the camaraderie.
It gives us an opportunity to catch up and to talk and just to check in on each other while we're doing something we enjoy.
See what it's doing? Like it's triggering a flash?
Well, probably a setting in there that you have to change. My favorite picture that Ben and I took was probably in the middle of the winter time. We went out and took pictures of the river whenever it was frozen, across the river of the bridges and the stadiums. It was good.
One of the reasons I like Soldiers and Sailors Hall so much is you can walk these halls and it is like being amongst your friends. There's a walkway outside and there's names on the bricks. Those are the names of veterans from the post 9/11 era from Pennsylvania who died.
I always make an attempt to walk down that pathway at least once while I'm here.
There's a name on one of the bricks, Chris Schiffer. Captain Schiffer and I were stationed 101st together. That's Chris. And the one thing about Chris that if you asked anyone that knew him was his smile was like electric. I try to remind people those bricks aren't financial donors. They donated the freedom. I'm a board member of Operation Troop Appreciation that does great things for veterans, both actively deployed and veterans that are different spots in their transition. It's really great to be part of an organization where, again, we see that need and we fill it. What does it mean for a child to say that their mom and or dad served? It's important for me for them to see what it costs to have the things they have. I'm hoping in the years to come when my kids look back and somebody says, tell me about your dad, they can look at them and say, you know, my dad helped people.